5 years of media excellence. Good morning and welcome to JoyNews Interactive. We're live on your digital TV on your most credible news source, Joy News. We're also live on DSTV channel 421 and GoTV channel 144. My name is Najile Doku. And as you might know by now, our case count is going to about 5,127. Those are the confirmed cases of COVID-19. Also, 22 people have sadly passed on, and 494 people are recovering from the virus, and that's good news. And in fact, we're not in ordinary times. Everything is moving virtual. Free Music Awards was the first award ceremony to go virtual, and then the SM boss Shatawale, he was actually the first person to do a virtual concert, and it was just splendid. If this pandemic stays longer than we hope, then virtual or virtual living will be the new thing. Now, my question is, are we ready for it? Joining me via Zoom is musician and award-winning musician, Ochame Kwame, and we're going to have a few discussions. We'll also be joined by Sadiq Abdullahi Abu. He's the CEO of 3 Music, and also Nino, and we'll have a good conversation about that. Being virtual, events, music, everything. Now, we'll speak to Ochame Kwame soon on the show. Good morning, Kwame, how are you?
I'm great, and yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. I can see you on the move.
Yes, man. Yes, man. Today is a busy one.
Yeah, I can tell. Kwame, the pandemic has changed our lives. Everything that we know is not going to be the same. We don't know how long this pandemic is going to be with us. Now, given how we're going to do music shows and stuff is going to be probably a problem. I want to know from you, as a musician, first of all, how has it affected you?
Oh, the COVID-19 has really affected business. Because all the work that we did last year, as an artist, once you record an album and you put in work to make the album relevant in certain.
And we're having a few technical issues, but we'll be back in. And we lost Ochame Kwame, but we're working to get him back. Now, let's do some Twitter trends. And this wonderful gentleman has been trending on Twitter for some time now. You check this out. And welcome back from that short break. Now, let's look at AY Poyo. He's been trending for some time now. Let's read some of your comments. And this is from Forget Satan. It says, see, that gold diggers too. All them, they here be money. No vision in relationship. Apu, let me keep quiet. Okay. This one is a Papi Indomie. Says, this AY Poyo too, they come give we pressure, but small, it too they boso piyongo. And Kodia says, I'm just here to tell you that AY Poyo is the next big star in this country. Well, he has these parody videos and they're really funny. Aaron Gates says, at AY Poyo says, if your artist be good, make him prove himself. Small attention boy. That's at AY Poyo. Gets campaign factory starts. They manufacture them products. GH in PhD things. This is a DJ Exis. He says, let's give this guy a chance to be the Ghanaian and Ghanaian and upcoming, as well as everyone has his own time to shine. Dem Sugar says, Ruddy, this world is not my home. And DJ X comes to say, bro, I tell you, he has something. We need to support him with no bad energy at all. Okay. So finally, we got Ochame back, and this time around we have Ninoy on, and we're going to have a conversation on everything going virtual. So, hello guys, good morning.
Hi, good morning. Good morning
and
again.
Welcome back, Ochame. Hello, Ninoy. Good morning.
Great to have you back.
Yeah, nice to see you, Ninoy. Welcome.
Nice
Now
to
let's
see you,
talk about
nice to see you here.
Let's talk about virtual. Okay. Ochame, I know that music production is going to be a big deal. You know, when we do your album releases and stuff like that, you know, you tend to go out there, get to interact with your fans and stuff like that. Now, if this pandemic is going to go that longer, what are some of the things you want to do to aid you, you know, deliver better with your music?
So, for me, I think that the whole idea is to migrate the business online. And it was where the business was going anyway, only that the COVID and the whole lockdown process has sort of quickened the process. So everything is going to go online, not just for music, for every sort of business that thrives on when people aggregate, like product launches. Church is not a business. Church, theaters, everything must go online. And I think that if we don't get to have a vaccine in the next 1.5 years or a medication, we will have to live with COVID-19 like we are living with hepatitis or HIV.
Definitely.
Just be careful. So everything is going online. So for me, I think that is where the direction should be. About 15 years ago, something similar happened to the entertainment industry. When music stopped moving from CDs and cassettes and it went online into streaming and online shops, most Ghanaian producers, instead of migrating with the technology, they said, oh, and they got to a point where now they are where we are. So we have the new opportunity to now migrate so that we will catch up with the world on where it's going. So for me, I think that everything should go online.
Now, Ninoy, this is to both of you. I want you to come into this. Back then, when music went digital, we weren't ready for it. And the lapses showed, it's still showing, and people are now getting onto it, and people are still at the point where they need to make money from digital sales. Now, are we ready for this, to go virtual, move events, make music, virtual concerts go virtual? You understand? Sorry, concerts going virtual. How are we going to monetize all these things so that make sure that the artists make some money?
Yeah, like Kwame is saying, it's an evolution. You're moving. Like some years back, we're doing CDs, cassettes, and all of that. And producers, executive producers, you want to accept the fact that that wind was blowing to another phase. But now we need to accept it. You know, like I keep saying that after COVID-19, things are not going to be the same again. You need to accept this virtual reality. You need to accept this online sales. Now we've moved from cassettes, we've moved from CD. Now we are on online sales, like Apple, iTunes, after we are there. We need to accept the fact that these things will fetch us money. These things will rule the world. So we need to some way, somehow. You see, it's very unfortunate, like Kwame was saying, that it's taken a long time for us as creative people in Ghana to understand this and to take this in our DNA. But the earlier we adapt to it, the better. Because we are not going back to those era that someone will walk somewhere to buy a CD. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen again. Even in churches must restructure, must re-strategize, because the Facebook Live thing is not going to stop. People are going to get afraid to even go to church. They would love to stay home and watch Facebook Live, watch YouTube Live, even for church service. You know, so we need to rethink. We need to, and you see, we can't do a national agenda. You see, like Kwame's camp management team, they have to sit down and start thinking virtual, like a cases camp. We need to stay down and start thinking virtual so that we can cash in and cash on and move on. Because and you know, the interesting thing is that when we move online, we sell faster, not in Ghana, but internationally, because they understand it, we understand them. They can, you can just you can just promote your item on social media.
Yeah.
And within someone outside Ghana knows it. He goes to Apple Music, goes to iTunes, he goes to Spotify, Deezer, everywhere, buys your tune. Unlike those days, you need to wait the CD to travels miles before you get it and all of that. So the virtual thing, I think we need to take it seriously as comes to see.
Now, Ochami Kwame, I know today you're launching an online platform for music streaming, right?
Yes.
No, so let's talk a little bit about that.
So I partnered with Booker.com. Booker.com is an IT company. They write online programs. They do targeting, AI.
Yeah.
So I partnered with Booker.com and we developed an online platform called LalaFuel. So what LalaFuel does is that we find content producers or content providers, and then we curate the content and stream it live, or whether it's recorded or what, we stream it live for people watching to pay a fee. So for example, what we are going to do today at 5 on lalafuel.com, when you get on lalafuel.com, you pay 5 cedis for a week. And during the week, you get to see Ochami Kwame perform today on.
Oh my God, this sounds so interesting. Now, Nino, I see you nodding your head over there. And
I mean, Ochami is giving us a great solution to this virtual concert, because after doing my virtual concert on Saturday, I've been thinking. So my next virtual concert, how am I going to make money? Do I have to go partner box office? How many people in Ghana on box office?
Yes.
Facebook Live is going to be free. YouTube Live is going to be free. You need to get a TV station or the radio station to get into it. So I've been thinking, how am I going to make money out of this? So initiatives like this, that's what I need to tap into and research into, so that we can make this virtual thing probably every month and make some cash. Because look at it. One of the main source of artists making money before COVID was performances.
Yes.
Every week.
Yes.
Every week, my artists and I, we play Friday night, Saturday night, sometimes Sundays we play morning and evening. And during that time we could make plus or minus, we could make within 40 to 50,000 a week. Now it's not coming.
Yes.
So what do? We need to look for ways to fill in that gap. You understand? We need to look for ways to fill in that gap. So some of these ideas are great ideas that I think we need to tap into. So I respect the idea by Ochami, and I've been researching more on other. But you see, also in Ghana, like I said, there are not enough platforms to make people go and log in, cash in. Virtual concert is 2 hours, pay 10 cedi via Momo. Then after that, so that's a great idea, and I need to tap into that too.
Now, Heal the Land concert that happened a week or so ago. How did it happen? How difficult or how easy was it to put people together just to watch it virtually?
Oh, okay. It was difficult putting people together. You see, fortunately or unfortunately, virtual concerts you don't need enough promotion, because people just have to sit at home, watch on Facebook, watch a partner TV station, a partner on YouTube, and all of that. So it was difficult, because you have to tell people, so they'll clear their schedules for you.
Definitely.
They'll get bundled so that they can watch you. And the TV stations you partner with, you have to discuss with them, so that if they are giving you 1 hour, 2 hours, you can work within those hours. So it wasn't difficult at all. Unlike those times that we're doing in-house, you've done all your promos and you're expecting that people will come on the day of the event and, buy their tickets, come and sit down, But this one, you are tapping into a TV station's time. Online, how many people in Ghana, data is very, very expensive. How many people in Ghana will say, okay, let me go online and go and watch it for 1 hour? I mean, and you see, we saw it on Saturday when we started. The numbers were skyrocketing, and then it was reducing because people were like, "Charlie, me data son." So the virtual concert has come to stay. We need to accept it. But the fact that unfortunately, corporate bodies are also suffering in this COVID time. So we can't blame them too much. We have to look for ways to make money, out of these virtual concerts. So we have to look for these partner online services, tap into them, and get people to buy, people to log in for 1 hour, 2 hours, maybe for 10 CD, 8 CD, 20 CDs, so that they can come on, watch, then after that they can go off. You understand? I think that there's also a good call for TV stations like you to also create those kind of platforms so that we can get people to also just come in. Satawale is doing a virtual concert from 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. 20 CD and you are on. Then you log in and you go. This one is doing this, just 10 CD. There's a seminar going on. People can go to the venue. So just 20 CD. And like 1,000 people you are on. You watch it and you go up. So these are avenues. But after COVID, I'm not foreseeing everything coming back in like a year because I was having conversations with some people. Yeah, they even tell you that if they leave the ban on gathering, it will be difficult for them to go to church.
Yeah.
Church. So just imagine coming for. They don't want to go to church, their own church. They don't want to go. So just imagine that Acacia has done an event. They'll come. So we need to be focusing more on this virtual stuff, online stuff, and make more meaning and more money out there.
Now, do you think this is going to, be a big move? Like, is it you're ready for this? You're going back to the drawing board. You're super excited.
If you ask me some weeks back, I'll tell you I'm not ready. But now I'm ready. I'm more than ready for it. I'm ready for all the challenges that comes with it. I'm ready because now, this gone for like 8 weeks.
Yes.
And like I told you, every weekend I was getting no less 30,000, 40,000 out of performances.
Yeah.
And so 8 weeks, I've lost that money.
Yes.
So I need to rethink. I need to be creative.
Yeah.
You understand? So I'm ready for it. I'm ready to take that new challenge. And like I did on Saturday, I'm ready to do more. I'm ready to stand in and make this work for us.
And I'm sure you're going to be talking to Ochame after this, right? Because of this.
I'll talk to Ochame.
Definitely. Thank you so much, Nino. It's such a pleasure talking to you. I hope to see you soon. And that was Ochame Kwame and Nino. He's part of the management team for Akese Brimpong. And that was a very fruitful conversation. Let's get ready for virtual and let's do this.